Okay, so let's wait 2 or 3 more minutes, okay? In order to allow some more time for the other tickets to arrive, okay? Very good. Okay, so please Carmen, tell me, Carmen, please, a bit about you. Where are you? What is your training as an English teacher? What level have you taught? Your language experience?
Okay, I'm from Venezuela.
Very good.
I have been teaching English since 30 years ago.
Very good.
Yeah, and I live in Mexico since 6 years, I think, if I remember well, and living here for the 6, 7 years. Mhm.
Okay, okay. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Mhm.
Carmen. And so, Carmen, so tell me about your language background. Where did you study English? Where did you learn English?
Okay, well, I learned English in my country in Venezuela.
Very
Then
good.
I went to the university. I got a degree of licenciada en educación con una especialidad en la enseñanza del inglés como segunda lengua.
All right. Very good.
I have a certification from Oxford
All right.
here in Mexico. And what else?
Ah, yes.
And I was teaching in the Universidad del Valle de México,
All right.
and teachers there are the student almost all the year. So I I was I was working there for a year, and I have also 5 courses.
All
Mhm,
right.
mhm.
All right. Right. Carmen. So, how long have you been working for Vanguardia?
Mm, not really, not really. Okay, here. And uh, sorry, but that's the truth. I don't want to improve. I don't want to get a better job. I only want to do something every day, to have something to do every day.
Okay. No, no. Well, the question was, how long have you been working for Vanguardia?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't remember. I think that I knew an Alex. I think I don't remember. I think that it was in Facebook, but I don't remember it well. Uh-huh.
Okay. 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 Very good. Very good. Okay. Okay. How many groups do you have for Vanguardia?
Uh, right now, I have only one.
Only one. All right. Okay. What level is that?
It's I don't know the level. They're working
Book
with
one?
with the step 3, with the book step 3,
Ah, okay. Book three.
and it is at 5 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
All right. Very good. Okay. And how many students do you have there?
Sorry.
How many students are there in the class?
uh, six, six
Six
or
students.
seven, 6 or 7, but every day we have six.
Six.
There is a person who is working in a company, and they're not always with us.
Ah, okay. So very good. Okay. Excellent. Very good. Okay. Hello, Oscar. Good afternoon, Oscar. How are you? Welcome, Oscar. How are you?
Okay, sure. You?
Okay. Okay. So I cannot hear you, Oscar. There is too much noise in your background.
I'm still in my group. Then you sure noise.
Sorry. It's like there is too much noise on your side. Okay, so I cannot hear you very well. Well, I cannot hear you at all. Okay, very good. Okay. Okay, so let's allow 3 more minutes. Okay, for the other students, for the teachers arrive. Okay. Okay. Let's wait. Okay. So maybe Oscar, you can move to a quiet place. Okay. Because right now your sound the background, okay, was terrible. Okay. Excellent. Hello, Doris. Hello, Victoria. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Good
Excellent.
afternoon.
Welcome. Excellent. Good. Okay. What about Doris? Doris, can you talk, Doris? Okay. So let's wait 2 more minutes for the other teachers to arrive. Okay. Let's see if they join. Okay. I will share this recording with teacher Alex. Okay. So he wants to know what this training was like. Okay. And what the activities that we are going to do here. Okay. Very good. Very good. Hello, Dan. Good afternoon, Dan. How are you?
Hello, teacher. Good afternoon. Thank you very
Excellent.
much.
Excellent, Dan. Very good. Welcome. Welcome. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Okay. So let's wait 2 more minutes. Okay. For the others to arrive. Okay. Let's see if they join and if they can join this training. Okay. Very good. Okay. Very good. Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. Okay. Hello, Jadi. What's up, Jadi? How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, teacher.
Excellent. Okay. Okay. So let's begin. Okay. Let me introduce myself. Okay. Some of you know me. Some of the others don't. Okay. So my name is Miguel Cervantes, and I have a BA in English, and I also have a master degree in education. And right now I am studying a doctoral degree for innovation in education. I have been an English teacher for the last 26 years. Okay, I have taught different levels to different institutions. Right now I work for two of them. One of them which is Vanguardia, and the other one which is Universidad Autónoma del Estado de Hidalgo, and where I work as a part-time researcher there. Okay, I'm married. Okay, and I live in Pachuca, Hidalgo. Okay, well, please, Dan, could you please introduce yourself, please, Dan?
Yes, teacher.
Good.
Tell me. Sorry.
Okay, good. Could you please introduce yourself, please?
The teacher Daniel. I'm from Guadalajara
Good.
in Vanguard.
Okay, then what is your language background? Okay, where do you study English? Where do you learn English? Do you have any certification, or I don't know? Do you have a teacher degree?
Spanish. I speak English as a second language. I studied at IMAC institution in Guadalajara. So I'm
Or
also a psychologist.
all right, very good. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. How many classes do you have in Vanguardia? How many groups do you have there?
I have 5 classes.
All right, very good. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. What about Jadi? Jadi, could you please introduce yourself, please, Jadi?
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, my name is Yadia Reyes. I'm an English teacher, and I have a publicist degree too. Currently, I have 8 groups in Vanguardia Académica, and well, this is my job actually.
Very good. Okay, excellent. Very good. What about teacher Edith? Could you please introduce yourself, please?
Hi, hi everyone. Wait, please. Wait, please.
Good. Okay. In the meantime, let's have please teacher Victoria. Could you please introduce yourself, please?
Sure.
Good.
Well, my name is Victoria Montserrat Martinez Montiel. I have a degree in teaching English. I have been experienced. I have been studied English since I was a child, and uh, I I work here as an English teacher, and also I work as a Japanese teacher in another institution. Um, I have like 4 groups here,
Good.
Vanguardia,
Very,
and nice to meet you.
very good. Nice to meet you too. Very good. What about Doris? Doris, can you please introduce yourself, please, Doris? I think that Doris can't hear me. Okay. What about please, Oscar? Oscar, can you please introduce to the class, Oscar, please? Well, okay. I think Oscar cannot also hear me. Okay. Please, Carmen, could you please introduce to the class, please, Carmen? You have introduced with me, but could you please introduce to the class?
Sure.
Good, thank you.
Hi, my name is Carmen Ojeda. I'm from Venezuela. I have a degree in education with a specialization in teaching English as a second language. I have only one group here, in Vanguardia, and widow, and I have been living here in Mexico since 7 years ago.
Very good. Okay, excellent. What about this, Edith? Please, teacher, can you
Hi,
please
hi,
introduce?
hi,
Yes,
hi
good,
everyone. So sorry because I
good,
was driving. So sorry. Yes, of
good.
course. Let me introduce myself, everyone. My name is Edith Hernandez. I am 46 years old. I am from Mexico City, and I am an English teacher and a business administrator. In my free time, I love make videos for my YouTube channels and teach English, sing, play the piano and organo, go to the gym and watch movies, eat pasta, ice cream. This is maybe my favorite food. To travel and a lot of more things. And that's it. At this moment, I am separate, and I don't have children. Okay,
Very
I
good.
don't have children. Maybe, and I live alone in my apartment, and that's it.
Very good.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, everyone. I,
Edith,
I am I am the wrestler teacher. Okay, I am the wrestler teacher.
all right, all right. So, Edith, and how many classes do you have in Vanguardia?
At this moment, only 2 groups.
2 groups, all right,
Maybe for the more common, it's maybe 6 groups,
all right,
maybe.
all right.
But at this moment, because we finished with the other classmate and with the other students,
Good.
but at this moment I have only 2.
All right, all right. Very good. What level are they? Book one, book two, book three,
2.
book two. All right, very good. Excellent, very good. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, very good. So, welcome
Yes.
everybody. Okay, so listen, I'm going to share the material for this session. Okay, look at this. I'm going to share the link here. Okay, on the chat from it. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you so much, teacher Mike.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to listen to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. I'm also going to share the material there on the WhatsApp group for docentes idiomas. Okay, there is going to be. Okay, if you click on the material, my friends. Okay, it's like this. Okay, look at this. I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, there it goes. Okay, here you have all the content for this session, which is teacher development course. Okay, and general goal of this long-term training is to increase the pedagogical skills and content knowledge of English teachers through a comprehensive program that promotes innovative teaching strategies, effective assessment methods, and the integration of technology, ultimately fostering an engaging and inclusive learning environment that supports diverse student needs and cultivates a love for language and literature. Okay. Here you have the program for the course. If you click on it, wait a minute, I will go to the meeting. Very good. Very good. Let's welcome Elizabeth. Wait a minute. Very good. Hello, Elizabeth. Good afternoon, Elizabeth. How are you? Hello, Elizabeth. Can you hear me? Okay. Can you speak? Please, Elizabeth, can you please into? Okay. No. Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. Okay. So welcome. Okay. So welcome, anyways. Okay. Okay. So listen. I continue sharing my screen. Okay. So we were here. Okay. If you click on the first document, which is the teacher development course curriculum, okay, you will see this, okay. Here I prepare all the content that we are going to study for 10 weeks, okay. Here it says 2 or 3 hours, obviously it's going to be 1 hour, okay. This is week 1, introduction to teacher development. The topics that we're going to cover are like this: the importance of continuous professional development for teachers, self-assessment, identifying strengths and areas for growth, setting personal and professional goals for the course, okay. Time is going to be here 2 hours. Okay, we're going to have obviously one Friday, and then we continue finish on the next Friday. Okay. Icebreaker, share teaching experiences and challenges. It says analysis of strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Goal setting worksheet. Okay. Week 2, understanding language learning theories. Topics cover key theories of language acquisition, behaviorism, cognitivism, constructivism, and social cultural theory. Implication of these theories for classroom practice and activities. Group discussion. How do these theories apply to your teaching context? Case studies. Okay. Analyzing classroom scenarios through the lens of these theories. Okay. Now, week 3 is going to be lesson planning and curriculum design. Topics I'm going to cover: principles of effective lesson planning, aligning lessons with curriculum standards and learning outcomes, incorporating differentiated instruction. The products or activities we are going to deliver are hands-on create lesson planning groups or individually, peer feedback on lesson plans. We're going to share your lesson plans with me and with you as teachers. Week 4, class management strategies. Topics covered: establishing routines and expectations, managing disruptive behavior, creating a positive and inclusive classroom environment. The activities that we're going to do is role playing, handling common classroom management challenges, and we're going to discuss and speak about sharing the best practice, okay, for classroom management. Week 5, teaching the full skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. The topics are going to be techniques for teaching each skill effectively, integrating skills in a communicative approach, using authentic materials. And the products and materials or the activities are micro teaching. Participants teach a short activity focusing on one skill, peer observation, and feedback. Week 6, assessment and feedback. It says the topics: formative and summative assessment, designing effective assessment, for example, rubrics, quizzes, and projects, providing constructive feedback to students, and they were going to work on a workshop which is create an assessment tool for a specific lesson, which is going to be one of your lessons, okay? Practice giving and receiving feedback. Week 7, technology in the English classroom. The topics that we're going to cover are like this, okay? Wait a minute. Okay. Using digital tools, for example, apps, online platforms, interactive whiteboards, blended learning and flipped classroom models, addressing challenges of technology integration, okay? I'm going to have a demo, explore tools like Kahoot, quizzes, or Google Classroom, and group tasks, design a tech in case lesson, okay? For here, we also include Google Classroom or Google Tools, as well as Microsoft Tools. Here's at week 8, reflective teaching and professional growth. The topics are going to cover is the role of reflection in teaching, methods for reflective practice, journaling, peer observation, video recording, and building a professional development portfolio. For here, I also going to show you how to use a tool to create digital portfolios. The activities is going to be write about a recent teaching experience and peer observation, observe a colleague's teaching and provide feedback. For here, okay, I'm going to ask teacher Alex to share okay, some of the videos for your class, okay? We ignite teaching in diverse contexts. For that, we're going to study and analyze teaching multilingual and multicultural classroom, adapting materials for different proficiency levels, and addressing special education needs in the English classroom. Some of the activities are going to be like this, adapting lessons for diverse learners, and we're going to discuss about sharing experiences and strategies from you, from your experience, okay, from your background. Here, course wrap up and future development. This is review of key takeaways from the course, creating a long-term professional development plan, networking and collaborating opportunities. For that, we're going to have presentation principals are going to share their professional development plans and ceremony and feedback session. Okay, it's going to be virtually, obviously. Obviously, we're going to have homework assignments, include reflective tasks, lesson planning, and peer observations between sessions. Also, resources, provide a reading list, online resources, and templates. That's going to be on my site. Use a combination of participation, assignments, and a final project, okay? A portfolio or a lesson demonstration, okay? So this is the whole curriculum, okay, for this course, okay? So if you have the chance, please also read them later, okay? Okay, so let's continue here, okay? So the question that we're going to study is this one, okay? What is a good language teacher, okay? According to some of the research, okay, that I did, okay, on some books is number one, they should make their lessons interesting so you don't fall asleep in them. This was said by an adult student at a private language school in England. A teacher must love her job. If she really enjoys her job, that'll make her the lessons more interesting. Was also said by an adult student in England. Teachers who look fed up or unhappy with what they are doing tend to have a negative effect on their students. When you observe good teachers, you will notice that even when or if they are feeling terrible outside the classroom, they put on a good teacher's face when they enter the classroom. I like a teacher who has his own personality and doesn't hide it from the students, so that he is not only a teacher, but a person as well. And it comes through the lessons. Students tend to be interested in their teachers, okay? So it's also important, okay, not only to show yourself okay, as a teacher, but also as a person, okay? But even that you have hard situations to face, to provide the best for them, okay? For example, the next one says, I like a teacher who has lots of knowledge, not only of his subject, okay? The preoccupation with the teacher's personality is reflected here too. Teachers should not be afraid to bring their own interests and lives into the classroom, within reason, of course. Another topic is a good teacher is an entertainer. And I mean that in a positive sense, not a negative sense. Students enjoy being entertained and amused. However, a balance has to be struck between entertainment, which often gives teachers enjoyable feedback, and teaching and learning. Sometimes the former can overwhelm the later, okay? So your class, my friends, also have to be entertained, okay, and enjoyable by the students, okay? It shouldn't be like a very serious and formal class, okay? We have to be formal in our presentation, in the way that we work, okay? But in the class, okay, we have to make it also enjoyable for them. Okay, look at this. Also, we have this one, okay? It's important you can talk to the teacher when you have problems and you don't get along with the subject. Okay, these are the goals for another student. Teachers must be approachable. A good teacher is somebody who has an affinity with the students that they are teaching. Successful teachers are those people who can identify with the hopes, aspirations, and difficulties of their students while they are teaching them. A good teacher should try and draw out the quiet ones and control the more talkative ones. I'm sure you have faced this issue in your class, okay? That you have students who finish the activities fast, some of the others are quite slow, and anyway, we have to deal, okay, with all of them, okay? Or maybe you have students who are more open-minded, more extrovert, but on the other side, I'm sure you also have the students who are kind of shy, introvert, and who don't want to take part into the class. Okay. Okay. Another issue is like this. Okay. He, obviously, the teacher, should be able to correct people without offending them. I'm sure this doesn't happen in your class, okay, because I can notice that you're quite professional. A good teacher is someone who helps rather than shouts. Okay. I'm sure that also it doesn't happen in your classes. Okay. What is it is someone who knows our names. Okay, this is, for example, for me is a difficult topic because I am it's quite difficult for me to learn their names. Okay, especially when you have a lot of students. Okay, okay. Here, if you click on this, okay, it says unlocking the secrets of great language teachers. Okay, look at this. Click on it. Okay, and it's a video. Okay, look at this. I'm going to share the audio for the video. Look at this. Okay. So let's watch this video. Okay. There it goes. Okay.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Have you ever wondered what makes a truly great language teacher? See, language is more than just vocabulary and grammar. It's a gateway to understanding different cultures, perspectives, and ways of life. A skilled language teacher doesn't just impart knowledge, they ignite a passion for communication and exploration. In this video, we're going to delve into language teaching. Get ready to unlock a world of insights as we embark on this exciting journey together. First and foremost, a strong language teacher needs, you guessed it, strong language proficiency. We're talking about a deep understanding of grammar, a nuanced vocabulary, and spot-on pronunciation. A great teacher understands the subtle cultural nuances embedded in language, the unspoken rules that can make or break communication. Knowing a language inside and out allows a teacher to break down complex concepts into digestible pieces for their students. Think about it. Have you ever had a teacher who could explain something complicated in a way that suddenly made it crystal clear? That's the power of strong language proficiency in action. Now, imagine this. You're in a classroom and the teacher is speaking, but their words seem to just bounce off the walls. Effective language teachers are masters of communication. They know how to explain things clearly, using language that resonates with their students' level of understanding. But it's not a one-way street. Great teachers are also phenomenal listeners. They pay attention to their students' questions, their struggles, and their aha moments. Because let's face it, learning a new language can be intimidating, and a teacher who listens with empathy can make all the difference. Let's be real, learning a new language can be tough. The best language teachers understand that everyone learns at their own pace and that mistakes are a natural part of the process. Instead of getting frustrated, they provide the support and encouragement students need to overcome those hurdles. They celebrate small victories and remind students that every step forward, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction, because ultimately it's about creating a learning environment where students feel safe to stumble, to experiment, and to grow. Language is so much more than just words. It's a reflection of a culture's history, values, and beliefs. A great language teacher understands this deeply and weaves cultural awareness into every aspect of their teaching. They go beyond textbook dialogues and introduce students to the music, the food, the customs, the very essence of the culture behind the language. Because in the end, learning a new language is about building bridges between cultures. And that starts with understanding and appreciation. Let's face it, no two students are the same. Each one comes to the classroom with their own unique learning style, their own strengths and weaknesses, their own quirks. Effective language teachers are like chameleons. They can adjust their teaching methods to meet the diverse needs of their students. Some students might thrive in a highly structured environment, while others need more freedom to explore. A great teacher recognizes these differences and tailors their lessons accordingly. It's about creating a dynamic learning experience that keeps students engaged and excited to learn. Gone are the days of dry grammar drills and endless vocabulary lists, at least they should be. Engaging language teachers know how to make learning fun, interactive, and, dare I say, exciting. Imagine, instead of just reading about a historical event, students get to participate in a simulated debate or create a news report. When students are engaged, they're not just passively absorbing information, they're actively participating, experimenting, and making the language their own. Here's a universal truth: the more you practice something, the better you become at it. Language learning is no exception. Effective language teachers create a classroom culture where practice is not just encouraged, it's celebrated. Think of it like learning to ride a bike. You're bound to fall a few times, but with each attempt you gain more confidence, you refine your balance, and eventually you're soaring down the sidewalk. Language learning is much the same way. It takes practice, perseverance, and a supportive environment to truly flourish. Feedback, it's the breakfast of champions, or so they say. But in the context of language learning, it's more like the compass that guides students toward fluency. Effective language teachers know how to provide feedback that's both constructive and motivating. It's not about pointing out every single error with a red pen. It's about identifying areas for improvement while highlighting strengths and celebrating progress. Because ultimately, the goal is to help students become independent learners who can self-correct and continue to improve even outside the classroom. You can have all the knowledge in the world, all the best teaching methods, but without passion, it's just information. Great language teachers are passionate about their craft. They love language, they love teaching, and that enthusiasm is contagious. Think about the teachers who made a real difference in your life. When teachers are passionate, students can't help but get swept up in their enthusiasm. Now let's talk about the less glamorous but equally important side of teaching organization. A well-organized classroom is a productive classroom. Effective language teachers are masters of organization. They have well-structured lesson plans, clear learning objectives, and a knack for managing time effectively. Good organization allows teachers to focus on what matters most, their students. Think of it as building a strong foundation that allows for creativity and innovation to flourish. The goal of language learning isn't just to equip students with a new set of vocabulary words or grammar rules. It's to empower them to become independent, lifelong learners who can continue to explore language and culture long after they leave the classroom. Effective language teachers foster this autonomy by teaching students how to learn. They encourage curiosity, risk-taking, and a love of discovery, because ultimately the greatest gift a teacher can give their students is the ability to learn on their own. Imagine a student who's terrified to speak up in class, convinced they'll make a mistake and be judged. Now imagine that same student a few weeks later, confidently participating in a group discussion, their voice filled with enthusiasm. What changed? Often it's the power of a teacher who believes in them. Great language teachers understand the importance of building confidence. They create a supportive environment where students feel comfortable taking risks, making mistakes, and trying again. Because when students believe in themselves, their potential is limitless. We live in a digital age, and the world of language learning is no exception. Effective language teachers embrace technology, using it to enhance their lessons, engage students, and create a more dynamic learning experience. Think language learning apps, interactive software, online resources. The possibilities are endless. Technology can provide personalized practice, instant feedback, and access to a wealth of authentic materials. The key is to use technology thoughtfully, integrating it seamlessly into the curriculum to enrich rather than distract from the learning process. Effective language teaching isn't a one-size-fits-all endeavor. It's an ongoing process of assessment, reflection, and adaptation. Great teachers are constantly evaluating their students' progress, identifying areas where they're excelling and areas where they might need additional support. They use a variety of assessment methods, from formal tests to informal observations, to gain a comprehensive understanding of their students' needs. It's about being responsive, flexible, and always striving to improve. Imagine walking into a classroom filled with laughter, where students are engaged, enthusiastic, and eager to participate. Effective language teachers understand that learning happens best in a supportive, inclusive, and collaborative atmosphere. They create a space where students feel comfortable asking questions, sharing their ideas, and learning from each other. They foster a sense of community where everyone feels valued and respected. Because when students feel safe and supported, they're more likely to take risks, step outside their comfort zones, and embrace the challenges of language learning. So there you have it, a glimpse into the world of effective language teaching. We've covered a lot of ground, from the importance of strong language proficiency and cultural awareness to the power of engaging teaching methods and constructive feedback. But the journey doesn't end here. Teaching, like language itself, is a constantly evolving process. Remember, the most effective language teachers are lifelong learners themselves, always seeking new ways to inspire and empower their students.
Okay, so I'm going to share the document with you, okay, for those teachers who are unable to speak, okay. Look at this. And there on the document, I'm going to write some questions, okay, based on the video, okay, and based on your experience, okay. Look at this. So let me share the document with you. Hopefully, you will be able to open it, okay, and answer the question, okay. Look at this. Question one is going to be like this, okay. Okay, do you consider, look at this, okay, yourself as a passionate teacher? Okay. If so, okay, how do you demonstrate that, okay, in your class, okay? Number two, okay, is how do you feel, okay, teaching, okay, online, okay? And question three, okay, what has it been, okay, okay, the hardest moment, okay, for you as a language teacher, okay? Okay, so I'm going to, okay, okay, look at this, okay? I'm going to share this document with you, okay? There it goes, okay? And let's see if you are able to open it, okay, and answer three super easy questions, okay? All of them are based obviously on your experience, okay, and on your background, okay? Okay, so I'm going to share the link here on the, is it okay? Okay. And also on the WhatsApp group, okay? There it goes. Wait a minute. Okay. There it is, okay? Good. Okay, so if you click on the link, okay, hopefully you will be able to answer those questions here, okay? So please first, let's first, okay, please write your name. For example, I'm going to write my name, Miguel, okay, for question one. Also Miguel for question two, okay, and also Miguel for question three, okay? Okay, there it is, okay? Okay, please let's take some time, okay, to, okay, okay, to reflect on this question, okay? On these questions, okay? So obviously it's also considering the video information, okay? So there it is, okay? Okay, so please let's open please the file, okay, and okay, and answer the question, okay. Let's take my friends 5 minutes, okay, for the question, okay, it's not too long, okay. Do you number one? Do you consider yourself as a passionate teacher? Okay, if so, how do you demonstrate that in your classes? Number two, how do you feel teaching online? And number three, what has been the hardest moment for you as a language teacher? Okay. Okay. And remember, okay, please write your name. Okay. And then your answer. With your name and your answer. Okay. Very good. Okay. Let's time 5 minutes for this activity. Okay. Very good. So over here I have a teacher who is writing, yes, I do. Please write, please, your name, okay, and your answer, okay. Otherwise, I won't know. I will know who is writing, okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Let's see. Carmen, good. Yadira, good. Karen Elizabeth, very good. Very good. Okay, very good. I will continue sharing in a moment, okay? Very good. Okay, okay. Very good. Okay, I will continue sharing. Okay, there it goes. Yes, because so I have here 7 teachers. Okay, so where are my other teachers? Okay, here I only have 4. We are missing 3 of them. Okay. Okay, so if you cannot access the file for any reason, okay, so please write your answers, okay, on okay, I don't know, on a Word file, okay, and share it with me, okay. There it goes. Okay, so this is going to be considered as product 1, okay, for this session. Okay, so it's important that you share your answers with me, either here or on an Excel document that you can create, okay. Very good. Okay, very good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it says like fish, like a fish in water. Please, I mean, could you please be more precise on your answer? Like, why? Why do you feel like a fish in water? Okay. Very good. Thank you, Carmen. Very good. Okay, for example, for question 3, okay, is missing one information for teacher Karen. Okay. Ah, okay, okay. Okay. So, well, yes, it's going to be hard for the cell phone, okay? Okay, so don't worry, okay? So, anyways, you have the share document there. So, whenever you are on a computer, please answer the questions, okay, for me. Okay, these questions should be answered by next Friday, okay? If you cannot, or if you couldn't access the file today, so please answer them by next Friday, okay? Very good, friends. Okay, I will read the question, okay, and I will please ask each of you to answer, okay, to read your answers. So, do you consider yourself as a passionate teacher? If so, how do you demonstrate that in your classes? Please, Daniel. Let's see if they can talk.
Yes, teacher. I'm here. Sorry.
Good. It says yes, I.
Absolutely consider myself as a passionate teacher. I love sharing my knowledge and expertise with students, and I'm deeply committed to helping them grow and succeed. I consider, well, this as very important, because we have to be well committed for the students at any
Very good.
moment that they actually need, because sometimes they have some questions once that the class has finished.
Very good. Daniel, how long have you been a English teacher for?
I've been an English teacher for about 8 years, teacher.
8 years. Very good. Okay, very good. Okay. Okay, Carmen, let's see if you can read. Carmen, please. Yes, I do. Yes, Karen, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Very good. Yes, good, good.
Okay. Yes, I do. Preparing yourself every day and being ready to care for and teach the groups in your church itself demonstrate that you're committed with your group. Yes, I do.
Very good. Carmen, how do you prepare, okay, to be ready for the classes? What
Okay.
do you do previously to the class?
Okay, well, you need to read the theme. You need to know what is the topic you are going to develop that class with your group.
Okay.
And you also have to check the internet. You also have to check the electricity problems. You also have to be uh, pretty to stay in front of the camera.
Okay.
That's it.
Carmen, do you usually write a lesson plan for each of the classes?
I try to.
Okay. So it means that not very often or not quite often.
No,
All right.
sorry.
Very good. Okay. Okay. There's a question for Daniel. Daniel, do you write a lesson plan for each of your lessons, Daniel?
Lesson plan, the teacher. Yes, most of the times I try to write a lesson plan or prepare some activities for the students, especially exercises. Sometimes I cannot because of how many classes I have during the day.
Very good. Okay, good. Well, okay, let's see. Yadira, could you please read, please? Of course, I always.
Yeah, of course, I always feel enthusiastic when I'm online with my students. And in my experience, my students sometimes tell me that they enjoy a lot of classes because they can participate, they can express their ideas, and I always try to give them the support to feel comfortable with the class.
Very good. And then Yadira, how do you achieve that, Yadira? How do you make yourself feel comfortable with the class and comfortable with the learning?
For example, I always tell them, don't feel shy because we are learning. This is a process. You can do it. And try to give the some phrases to to feel them they can do it.
Okay, wonderful, good. Okay, please,
Mhm.
Karen. Yadira, the same question as my
Oh,
other
yeah.
teachers. Do you prepare a lesson plan for
Oh,
each of your
yeah.
lessons?
Yeah, of course, all the time. Well, all the classes, I have my lesson plans previously because, well, I am I've been as an English teacher for around 6 years, and I prepare my English classes every time. And yeah,
Very good. Very good.
of
Okay.
course.
Okay. What about Karen, please, Karen Elizabeth? Yes, I do.
Hello, do you listen to me?
Yes, sure, sure.
Okay, I'm sorry because I'm a little sick. Yes, I really enjoy teaching because I can express new things and do interactive activities with my students.
Okay. Karen, question. And what kind of activities do you have them do? I mean, you say that they are interactive activities. What kind of interactive activities, Karen?
For example, I like to make some games like role play.
All right.
I give them any kind of situation, and we try to speak and express the knowledge that they learn before. For example, present. Maybe it's an example. Present of verb to be. Okay.
Good.
I explain the grammar, vocabulary, and then I give them a situation, and they have to try to use the knowledge in the activity.
All right. Very good. So you having interactive lessons by having them speak to each other, okay, to perform kind of a conversation among them.
Yes, we have, well, I work with them, speaking activities, listening. The listenings, it could be some conversations, complete some songs, or answer some questions according to some videos.
Good.
And also, I use activities like reading comprehension,
All right. Very
and in some
good.
cases, I show them um, some games according to the grammar.
All right. Wonderful. Very good. Okay. Look at the next question. It says, how do you feel teaching online, please, teacher Daniel? I consider teaching.
Uh-huh. Yes, well, I consider teaching online is a great experience, in order to provide the students with more resources, because that's a very handful way to get them interact a little bit more in the class, to help them in their learning process. Not only they can interact more, but they can also participate more. They feel more committed, more motivated, and it's more stimulating for them.
Very good. Then, Daniel, what do you prefer, the face-to-face classes or online classes?
Oh, well, certainly online classes is a lot more comfortable, but I think that you can do more activities and you can connect a lot better with the people, well, face to face.
All right. Wonderful. Very good. Okay. Well, please, Yadira, I'm feeling so happy they are.
Yeah, I saw the same. I'm feeling so happy. They're comfortable, and we can use a lot of tools online, many activities, many games, many videos that we can apply in our classes, and the students recognize it.
Very good. Yadira, and the same question as teacher Daniel. Yadira, what do you prefer, online classes or face-to-face classes?
I like both. Yes.
Okay.
In my
Okay.
experience, I was given English classes at a high school, and face to face like to, but um, each one has their good parts.
Okay, very good. Yes, the good size or the bad size, no? Very good. Okay. What about Karen, please? Like a fish in water?
Yes, I like it very much. I think that it is like a fish in water because when you teach online, uh, you don't worry about the public transportation. You don't worry about the traffic. You don't worry about the weather. It could rain or it could be raining or not. You are ready to attend your group, and I think that there are a lot of activities and exercises online that makes you easier also the class.
Very good. And Cameron, the question, what do you prefer, online classes or face-to-face classes?
I like both of them. I think that both of them are really interesting.
Very
They are
good.
they are different, but also they are interesting. Both of them.
Very good. Okay. And finally, teacher Karen says, I feel so excited
Because it's a new way to use different kind of resources that I
very good.
told you before, and I enjoy both ways to teach,
All right.
online and face to face.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. And finally, before we go, my friends, okay, let's read the final question, which is, what has been the hardest moment for you as a language teacher? Yeah, teacher Yadira, please. My hardest moment.
Yeah, my hardest moment as an English teacher is when my students couldn't continue with their classes because they had economic problems, or sometimes when my connectivity is bad because sometimes I need to move and well, I have bad connectivity, but I always try to give them the best class. But well, these are my bad parts.
Very good. So connectivity is an issue for you.
And sometimes because I need to move.
Okay. And Yadira, where do you move? To a cafe? To a
No,
restaurant? I don't know.
no, different places. Sometimes I need to travel to Pachuca, and then I need to move to Mexico City. So
Oh,
I have different. How do you say? Um, Different companies. That's why makes am easy. So
all
that's my
right, all right.
problem.
Right, very good.
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay, okay. What about teacher Daniel, please? The hardest
Yes,
moment?
teacher. Well, sometimes in the groups, or in many different groups, we have students with different levels at some point, and it would be quite hard to set them at the same level, you know. So, but that only requires more attention from us to work individually with each one of them, and eventually they level up.
Exactly, and a lot more, Daniel, material designing, okay?
Yes,
For those who are higher and for those who are lower, okay?
that's correct. And well, another point is, well, the weather. Sometimes I struggle with the weather, especially when it's raining, that I usually have a blackout at home. So
Okay,
yes, yes.
very good, okay. Good. What about teacher Carmen, please? The most uncomfortable?
Okay, well, I think that the hardest moment for a teacher or uncomfortable moment is when your students when there is a problem that you can't solve because it is out of your hands. For example, when a student is working and he can't stay at your class, as in, or when they don't have time to the homeworks, or when you really can't solve your student's problem.
Very good. And Carmen, and what do you do when students tell you, teacher, I won't be able to attend these classes because I'm going to be working? How do you handle that, Carmen?
Okay, well, fortunately, we have the recording class,
Very good.
and I ask them to watch the recording. On the other hand, of I can also let them to give me the homework when they have time.
Very good. Okay. So you're flexible. And finally, please, teacher Karen, please. The most comfortable moment is, and then is there, okay?
Yeah, I couldn't continue writing.
Yes, please.
To me, it's when I have different kind of levels in the same group,
Very good.
because some students they get bored about the situation to another of their classmates, and what else? And when they gone, because they can continue taking the classes because they have some economic problems.
Very good.
Only that one.
Exactly, exactly. That issue, my friends, affects you and it also affects me, okay? When students tell me, okay, Master Miguel, I won't continue taking the class because I'm out of money, I am out of job, okay? Very good, my friends, okay? Excellent, excellent. Okay, listen. Finally, listen, my friend, I'm going to share another document with you. This document is going to be for homework, okay? To write down your name, okay? your teaching experience, okay? So, okay, please. It's kind of a registration for this session, okay? Look at it. The link is going to be here, okay? On the chat, okay? And also, okay, on the WhatsApp group, okay? There it goes. Okay. There it goes, okay? Okay. So that is going to be like homework, okay, for next Friday, okay? So that will be all for today, my friends. We'll continue next Friday, okay? So thank you for being here. Okay, I really hope you enjoyed this session, okay? And we'll have more sessions, okay, working on this, okay? So thank you, my friends. See you next Friday. Thank you, please take care. I will share the recording with you here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Let me show you where you will find the recording, okay? You will find the recording for this day, okay, here, okay? Here. You will, I will push it here, okay? So once the process has finished, of I don't know, of recording on the cloud, okay, you will see it here, okay? Okay, so thank you very much, my teachers. Okay, see you next Friday. Take care and have a great weekend. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you,
See you
teacher.
next Friday.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you. Take care. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you.